Norwegian has canceled over 40 sailings. Want to know what they are? Stay tuned. We'll be right back. Good morning, everybody, and welcome to Cruise Chatter. It is with Serious here to tell you the latest news from Norwegian. Sometimes early birds get the worm, but sometimes early planning results in frustration. Travel agents have been the first to be notified that Norwegian Cruise Lines will reposition two of its ships, canceling 2026 and 2027 sailings for guests who thought they were scoring early bird cruises, beginning in November 2026 and continuing through March 2027. 21 Norwegian Breakaway and 20 Norwegian Prima cruises have been canceled, impacting dozens of scheduled itineraries. Cancellations begin with November 2026. On Norwegian Breakaway, cruising through November 8th through the 29th, and then Norwegian Prima sailing November 15th through the 29th. December 2026, December 6th through the 27th for the Breakaway, and for the Prima sailings December 13th through the 27th. January 2027 Breakaway will be January 3rd through the 31st, and the same thing with the Prima. February 2027, both ships February 7th through the 28th, and then again on March 2027, all Norwegian Breakaways and the Prima also from March 7th through the 28th. The cruise line did not specify the nature of redeployments or where the ships will be repositioned to. Passengers affected by the cancellations will be notified directly, according to the notice circulated to travel advisors earlier this week. They will automatically receive a full refund of their original form of payment. Additionally, the cruise line is offering a 10% discount in the form of a future cruise credit as compensation for the disruption, helping those affected rebook a cruise at prices similar to the original booking. Wow. While Norwegian Cruise Lines has not commented further, affected passengers can expect direct communication from the cruise line soon. San Juan and New Orleans have been removed. Of the cancellations, the Breakaway's Caribbean season looks to be scrapped. After completing the Boston to Halifax and Bermuda routes on November 8, 2026, the 145 gross ton, 1,000 gross ton plus vessel was to launch a reposition cruise to St. Thomas and Tortola in the Virgin Islands on the same day. The voyage, along with 20 other departings from a home base in San Juan, Puerto Rico, through March 28, 2027, have been removed. The announcement comes just days after the San Juan reopened its pier to mega ships. The changes disrupt a string of 7-night cruises that were to journey across the Southern Caribbean, including holiday voyages around Thanksgiving, Christmas, and New Year's. The 3,900 plus passenger ship was originally going to alternate routes, with guests having a choice of round-trip voyages. The first was to sail to La Romana, Dominican Republic, or instead Aruba, Williamsted, Curaçao, and St. Thomas and Tortola. A second option would have taken passengers to Phillipsburg, Saint Martin, Basseterre, St. Kitts, Bridgetown, Barbados, Castries, St. Lucia, and St. Thomas and Tortola. Also cancel is the 143 gross ton Norwegian Prima's 2026 winter lineup out of New Orleans, which hit a record-breaking month for passengers movements in April 2025. Wow. The almost 3,100 guest ship will complete its fall in Port Canaveral, Florida on November 12, 2026, with a 4-night cruise to Nassau on the Norwegian Cruise Line's private destination, Great Stirrup Cay. It was originally going to spend 3 nights repositioning to New Orleans to launch a series of round-trip cruises beginning November 15, 2026, November 20th. Now, 20 voyages have been called off through March 28, 2027. The changes remove 7 night journeys to Cozumel, Costa Maya, Mexico, Roatan, Honduras, and the cruise line's other private destination, Harvest Caye in Belize. The cancellation also affects Thanksgiving, Christmas, and New Year's voyages. Ouch. With the changes, Norwegian Cruise Lines will not have any ship position in San Juan or New Orleans as an alternative. Wow. Currently, Carnival Cruise Lines, Carnival Liberty, and the Valor, and Royal Caribbean's Mariner Overseas have New Orleans departures. In Puerto Rico, cruises will find Explorer Journeys, Crystal Cruises, Viking Oceans, Royal Caribbean, Virgin Voyages, and Celebrity Cruises. It is possible Norwegian Cruise Lines will replace the ships with other repositionings, but it's likely to keep its other lineup intact and move Norwegian Breakaway and the Prima to areas with stronger demand. The cruise line also surprised passengers in April when it announced it would be retiring the Norwegian Sky and the Norwegian Sun. Wow, that is a major cancellations there. So if you have any of these itineraries booked, please be aware. You'll be getting either an email, call, or something coming your way, letting you know all about it. Once I find out some more information about this, I'll bring it to you. Hope this doesn't make too much of a changes. We'll see. Well, enjoy your day. Talk to you all soon.